Alright guys, I'm back with my WWE Raw review for the 14th of the 4th, 2014. And I thought this last episode of Raw was a really good show. On this last episode of Raw, WWE creating, they really built up some matches for Extreme Rules. Like I like the Intercontinental, I like the number contenders match for the Intercontinental title. Thought that was good. I also liked I also did like the Shield and Evolution thing at the end. I thought that was awesome. The Kane thing, I didn't really like that too much. How he's going back to the mark, so I didn't really like that too much. But yeah, so Raw opened up this week with all the wrestlers on the ramp. Then after that, they show a video package of the Ultimate Warrior. Then the first match tonight is RVD versus Del Rio, and this was a tournament match. But this was whoever would win this match would advance to the next match of the semifinals. So yeah, RVD versus Del Rio. It was a decent match. It wasn't a good match. I think it was kind of slow in some parts. But RVD hits a shooting star press. Then he hits RVD hits a 5-star frog splash for the win, and he advances into the tournament. Then we see another Ultimate Warrior video package. They show Ultimate Warrior video. They show these video packages of Ultimate Warrior the entire night. And this one is from his match against the Honky Tonk Man in 1988 at SummerSlam. Then we see the Authority talking to Orton, and then we see Triple H talking to Orton and Batista. Then we get into a segment. Triple H says that Triple H asks Orton and Batista, do they want to reform Evolution? They say no, they want to become WWE World Champion. Then the second match of the night was Brotherhood versus Ryback. This was a decent match. Cody hits a disaster kick on Axel, then Ryback hits Shell Strap and Goldust for the win. So yeah, I don't know where they're going with the tag team division. I don't know if they're gonna have like Ryback feud with the Usos now, or they're gonna have Brotherhood feud with the Usos. I don't really know where they're going with these two teams. I don't know if this was a non-contenders match or not, but I don't know where they're going with the tag team division. Like, who are the Usos gonna feud with now? Like, I don't know who they're going to feud with now, going into Extreme Rules. Like, they haven't really got a good tag team. Like, maybe the White family, we could see like a White family and Uso feud, like Harper and Rowan feud with the Usos. I don't really know where they're. I don't know, I don't know who the Usos. Who do you guys think the Usos could feud with? I mean, they could feud with Harper and Rowan, or they can feud with maybe Ryback or Brotherhood. There are only three teams I can only think that they can feud with. It's those three teams. Then the third match tonight was Paige versus Alicia Fox. This was your typical Divas match. I didn't really care about it too much. Paige makes Alicia Fox tap out to the sharpshooter. Then the fourth match tonight was the Usos versus Batista and Orton. Batista and Orton win by win by DQ. The Usos dive on Batista and Orton, but before that, the Shield attack Orton and Batista. So it means Orton and Batista win by DQ. Then we get a segment Triple H. Then we get a segment Batista and Orton pissed off. Then Triple H comes up and said, "I told you so." So also the teasing. An Evolution. Also the teasing Evolution teaming up again. Then the fifth match tonight was Henry versus Cesaro. This was a good match. Cesaro hits a uppercut for the win. Also, before I start this, before I talk about this Cesaro and Henry match, why has Cesaro got no music? Like, why have WWE created not got Cesaro any music now? Like, it's kind of weird. Like, when he comes out, he just kind of, there's no theme song. Why has Cesaro got no theme song? I don't really get that. Like, why has he got no theme song? Like, could he not go to his old theme song? Theme song, sorry. Why can Cesaro not have his old theme song back? Like, you know, I don't know how. Like, I like that old theme song he has, Cesaro, but like I said, Cesaro really needs a theme song. But yeah, Cesaro hits an uppercut on Mark Henry. Then he hits the neutralizer on Mark Henry, which got really impressive. And God, how they keep pushing Cesaro. A lot of people, I've heard that some rumors that it's going to be Cesaro versus Daniel Bryan at Extreme Rules. I don't really see that happening because I don't want Cesaro to get pushed that. I don't think to get pushed that quickly. I want them to slowly build up Cesaro to the main event scene, not do what they did with Del Rio and shoot him up to the main event scene. Just slowly progress him up to the main event scene. Like, let him have like Swagger and Cesaro feud for like 3 months. Then at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view, we have a qualifying match between the two, and then whoever wins that qualifying match gets into the Money in the Bank match later on in the night. That's how I think the feud should go. So you have Cesaro win the feud at Extreme Rules. Then you have the next pay-per-view, which is probably Payback. You have Swagger win the feud there. Then at the final pay-per-view at Money in the Bank, you have Cesaro and Swagger in the Money in the Bank qualifying match for the final spot at Money in the Bank. So you have those two guys have a good singles match early in the night. Then you have Cesaro win the match at Money in the Bank and qualify for Money in the Bank, cash in Money, then you cash in Money in the Bank maybe at SummerSlam or something, and get the WWE World Title and have a long run with it. I think that would be awesome, in my opinion. Then we get a segment backstage. Triple H tells Miz to tell the Shield that they've got a match tonight. The sixth match tonight was Alexander Rusev versus Xavier Woods. This was your typical squash match. Rusev hits a camel clutch for the win. Then after the match, R-Truth and him are brawling. R-Truth gets attacked by Rusev. Then the seventh match tonight was Swagger versus Sheamus, and another qualifying match. So the seventh match tonight was Sheamus versus Swagger. This was a real good physical match. I enjoyed it. Swagger works on Sheamus' ankle. Then instead of trying to distract Sheamus, so he's trying to go for the Brogue Kick, but then Sheamus goes for the Brogue Kick, hits the win. Also hits Brogue Kick for the win and qualifies. So yeah. So next week is gonna be Sheamus versus Barrett next week. Then we get a video package for Adam Rose. Now I talked about Adam Rose last week, and I'm really liking this Adam Rose gimmick. This party gimmick he's got. I'm really enjoying it because it's not a gimmick in wrestling that you usually get. It's one of those rare gimmicks you get, which I'm glad that it's a unique gimmick. So yeah, I'm excited to see what Adam Rose does in WWE. Hopefully he doesn't get buried or anything like that, but yeah, I'm excited for what he does. Then we get then Sandow comes out, he cuts a promo, he's complaining about a couple of things. Then Bishop comes out and hits him with a KO punch. This was a waste of time in my opinion. I didn't really care about it too much. Then we get a segment backstage. Kane apologizes to Stephanie from last week. Then Stephanie rants. Then Stephanie goes on a rant, which was awesome. She goes, "Where's the old Kane? The old Kane. Remember the Kane that set JR on fire? The Kane that used to scare children and stuff like that." And then he gets off his seat and he stares into the glass where his mask is, and he gets his mask and he just stares at it. It's kind of weird, but whatever. Then the eighth match tonight was Bad News Barrett versus Ziggler. This was a really good match. I enjoyed it. The fans are really into this. We got a this is awesome. It was a really good match. I enjoyed it. Just a really good match. Dolph hits a fishbuster off the top rope, but that was a real good spot. Then Barrett goes for a back call slam, Dolph kicks out, then Dolph goes for a zigzag, he misses, then Barrett gets back up, hits the ball hammer for the win. So next week on Raw is going to be RVD versus Cesaro in the second round in the semi-finals for the Intercontinental title, and it's going to be Barrett and Sheamus next week. So they're two good matches I'm excited for. Then the next match, then the I forgot a match. We have Fandango and Layla versus Emma and Santino. Santino and Emma win. I think they came out too much. Then the 10th match tonight was the Shield versus 10 wrestlers. 10 wrestlers at Triple H pit, which were like Rusev. We had Swagger out there. Rusev, 3MB, Titus O'Neil, Del Rio, Swagger. I think I covered everybody there. Ryback, so who else was there? I can't remember who else was there, but yeah, we had quite a lot of wrestlers out there. All the wrestlers do is just brawl with the Shield. Then the referee disqualifies them both. Then after the match, the rest of the wrestlers are fighting the Shield. Then Triple H says, then the Evolution's theme song plays. So Evolution come down, Triple H, Orton and Batista, no Ric Flair. So I guess they're not gonna have a full Evolution reunion, which I was hoping for, but they're not. So Evolution come out, they attack the Shield. Batista bombs on all three members of the Shield. Then Orton and Batista do that double team Batista bomb RKO combo. Then Triple H hits, I think, a pedigree on Roman Reigns, and that's how we ended the show. I thought Raw this week was a really good show. It built up a couple of things to Extreme Rules, and also I liked how they did the tribute for the Ultimate Warrior. I thought that was awesome. That's really it. I thought Raw was a really good show. So that was my WWE Raw review for the 14th of the 9th, 2014. What did you guys think of the show? Leave your thoughts in the comments, and thanks for watching, guys. Right out.